Good evening.
Good evening.
Mr. and Mrs. Raymond Preston, 9 o'clock flight for Boston.
Melodramatic. Look down there. Would you really feel any pity if one of those dots stopped moving forever? £1,000 for every dot that stopped. Would you really, old man, tell me to keep my money? Or would you calculate how many dots you could afford to spare? Free of income tax, only. Murder and bloodshed, but they produced Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and the Renaissance. In Switzerland, they had brotherly love. They had 500 years of democracy and peace. And what did that produce?
I hated my life. Only I wasn't strong enough to get away from it. All I could do was dream of some big payoff that would let me quit the whole racket. That they were to meet at the farmer's instead. I went to Blinky Franklin first, and then to Dum Dum. I saved the sweet. Taking my life in my hands coming to you like this. But I just couldn't stand by. Not after what you did for me that time in Philly.
Forget that. Why are you here now?
Colfax thinks I'm on my way to New York. He's meeting me there tomorrow. But
Miss Gray.
I'm Captain Luckner. This is Sergeant Nikolai.
Hello.
How do you do? Sorry. No more coffee. Miss Gray, do you know this gentleman?
Oh, hi, I got your number from Gus. Yeah.
Look, Dix, they want to give it something big. I mean, real big. If you don't be at Gus's tonight at 10 o'clock.
You break through the wall. It'll take about 6 minutes to get into Bellatiers from the furnace room. Watch out for floor wires. Make your way up the back stairs and jump the alarm system. What do you know about this fellow Emmerich?
You mean the big fixer? I've heard his name, that's all.
I can talk to you, I think.
Sure.
How'd you get mixed up with these cookies? What's the connection?
He's okay. He tells me about you.
Well, if he tells you I know where Velma is, he's nuts. He just picked you up to do his dirty work. He's after some jewelry. He thinks I've got it.
I gave you some dough to find her.
Well, keep your shirt on.
Where you got her?
I haven't got it, you nitwit!
Where's the necklace? Tell me and I'll stop
You
it.
shouldn't have done that.
Let him breathe a little. Where's the necklace?
All right. Let's have it. Look at me.
what are you trying to do? Force a confession out of me?
You've been holding out, and I want to know why. Not when I tried it.
Just as I was leaving the village, I asked the local handyman to fix it.
How did he get in?
I always leave a key under the flower pot on the porch.
Don't you realize you're involved in the murder? You've got yourself in a jam it's not going to be easy to get out of, unless you're on the level with me. This is no time for secrets.
Look who's here.
Thanks. Had breakfast?
No.
Joe, tell the boy we have a guest. Say, I understand you're operating a little gasoline station.
I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, Whit.
My feelings? About 10 years ago, I hid them somewhere and haven't been able to find them.
Where did you look?
In my pocketbook.
It is it. We'll make sure. It's a fake.
All right, you've had your little joke. Now tell us about it.
No, Sam, no! That's the one I got from Kemidov, I swear it!
Well, so what do you suggest? We stand here and shed tears and call each other names? Or shall we go to Istanbul?
That was a fascinating story. But here's one that has everything the Falcon had and more. It's Raymond Chandler's latest bestseller, The Big Sleep.
But each had the same ending. Murder. Every instinct warned me to beware that something more dangerous, more deadly than I'd ever known before was in that room.
I like that.